Today, I want to share my most recent market update report on the real estate market in our area, plus the one mistake you absolutely can't make when selling your home. Hi, I'm Eric Lowry with the Lowry team and eXp Realty, and today I want to talk about what's going on in our local real estate market, what's happening and what happened in the first quarter of this year, and what's happening currently in the market. Plus, I do want to cover that one mistake that you just can't make if you're selling your home in today's market. So let's start with home sales. Home sales in the first quarter of 2023 versus the first quarter of 2022, so the same time last year, home sales are down 21.45%. That seems like a big percentage decrease, and it is. 21% is a lot. So why did this happen? What's the story behind that number, I think, is really how I think about it. There's two reasons for it, I think. The first one's pretty obvious to most folks at this point. Interest rates increased quite a bit over last year, and that had an impact on home sales for sure. So part of the reason home sales are down, higher interest rates. The second reason, though, is a continued low supply of homes for sale. If homes were readily available for purchase, I do believe the home sales would not be down anything remotely close to 21.5%. My guess is it'd be about half of that. But we just literally have an environment where there's not a lot of homes for sale, and new listings hitting the market are selling so quickly that home sales are down because of that. There just isn't enough to sell. The average sale price for homes that sold in the first quarter was up over 4% compared to the same time last year. So home sales home prices are continuing to rise. There's no evidence of prices falling. Sometimes we hear in the news and the national media talking about home prices falling or home prices are slowing or whatever terms they use. The pace of the increase is definitely slower here, but in our market, prices are still rising, and there's no evidence that that's going to change anytime soon. Home prices a year from now will be higher than they are currently now. I'm certain of it. The listed sale price ratio, meaning the percentage of what a home sells for compared to what it was listed for, is still hanging in there. It's at 98.87%. So let's call it 99% of list price. So there's very little negotiating going on in most cases with these listings that are selling. 1% off the list price on average. Many of those homes, though, are selling at or above list price. And then there are the laggards that are pulling the average down. But it's still super tight in terms of that list price to sale price ratio, which is really, I've always found to be the best indicator of how strong is the real estate market. The higher that percentage, the stronger the market. In our market, that percentage is definitely still hanging in there. So, what's the one mistake you can't make when you put your home on the market today? The real estate market's just super unforgiving on this, and that is the list price you come to market with. You cannot miss it. The real estate market is punishing those that come to market at too high of a price. And what do I mean by that? 75% of the listings sold in our MLS in the last 3 months, the first quarter of 2023, sold in less than 30 days. 75% of them sold in less than 30 days for 100% on average of list price. So basically, three quarters of the homes that sold in the first 30 days they're on the market, and they sold for full price. So here's where the punishment of the market comes in. For homes that were on the market and sold in day 31 to day 60, so just past 30 days on the market, not crazy long, but 31 to day 60, they sold for 96.3% of list price. So almost 4% less just in that second 30 days. And the reason they last on the market that long is because they were too high a price, and somewhere along the way, most of them probably had a price reduction. So it's super critical. Super critical to get the list price correct right off the rip so that your home sells and sells for at or close to, maybe even above list price. So if you're thinking about selling, please reach out. I'm happy to provide you with a very detailed market value analysis, which will demonstrate for you exactly what I think your home is going to sell for in today's market. And it'll come with a recommended list price based on that estimate of what it's going to sell for. It'll be super close. I'm happy to do it. No obligation. Please reach out. You can simply reply to the email if you saw this in an email, or give me a call at 513-657-2500. Thanks, and I'll talk to you soon.